and we're going to get started with our mystery Doug. So let's see. So we've been talking about fall, and in the fall, there are often pumpkins, right? Who's seen pumpkins around? I see my friends they're all going to the pumpkin patch right now.
Hey, Miss.
What, Amy?
I've been to the pumpkin patch before. Pumpkins. And she has lots of colorful markers.
Oh. So why don't you just give me a thumbs up if you've been to the pumpkin patch yet? Oh, so Haiti has her pumpkin with her right there. I see lots of thumbs up. I have not gone to the pumpkin patch yet.
Jimmy?
All right. Oh, Valerie, do you want to share something very quickly?
I have a green pumpkin in my table.
Ooh, right. Pumpkins can be many colors. They can be green. They can be orange. Rudy, you want to share something? Whoa, Zahedi, that is a cool looking pumpkin. Goodness gracious. That's got like spikes coming off the outside.
I've been to the cornfield and I picked out a pumpkin with my cousin Danielle.
That sounds very fun. I'm looking forward to taking my kids to a pumpkin patch. Oh, Zahedi's got a white pumpkin. How cool is that? If you could see Zahedi on the camera, Zahedi, speak up for a minute so you'll pop up so people can see your pumpkins. So turn on your mic and then show us your pumpkins.
I saw him at the store. Really?
Zahedi, turn your mic on.
I got these from. I think she was. I heard her.
Hold on, Amy. I need you to be quiet so we can hear Zahedi. Okay, Zahedi, talk to us again.
I got these from the pumpkin patch. I got this one. It was from
the pie.
Pumpkin patch. All of these were from the pumpkin patch. This one looks weird.
Right, so it's kind of like a star-shaped one. That one's really neat. Hi, Jaya.
Yeah.
Hi, Hayden. So Zahedi's showing us her cool pumpkins because we're talking about pumpkins and fall. So I see a star-shaped one. I see kind of a white-looking one. Whoa.
Small one.
Can I show you the pumpkins that we have?
Maybe in a minute, Amy. Zahedi just had those right in her lap, and so she could show us. Let's do our video, and then if we have time, other people can show us their pumpkins, okay?
Okay, okie dokie.
All right. And mute yourselves, and we are going to start our video, so we hopefully have time to do that.
Hold on, I gotta get the chair.
Hi, it's Doug. So every September, October, and November, stores across North America start selling pumpkins. You see them everywhere. The town that I grew up in, Sycamore, Illinois, has a huge pumpkin celebration every fall. Our town flag even has a pumpkin on it. Someone named Josh has a question about pumpkins. Let's give him a call now.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Josh.
I have a question for you. Why do people love pumpkins so much?
That's a great question.
People really do seem to love pumpkins. Where I live, you can find them for sale at farms, pumpkin patches. They even sell them at grocery stores. Now, lots of people buy them because they love to carve jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. But that's not the only reason you see pumpkins in the fall. People love pumpkin-flavored foods. You can buy just about anything in pumpkin flavor. Drinks, waffles, cookies. They even make pumpkin-flavored chips. But maybe the most famous pumpkin-flavored food of all is pumpkin pie. It's especially popular around Thanksgiving. The pumpkins that people use for eating, like in pies, look like this. If you cut them open, they have really thick insides. It's this part right here, called the flesh of the pumpkin. That's the part that we eat. This pumpkin is a different kind of pumpkin from a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. The pumpkin we use for eating is called a sugar pumpkin. Sugar pumpkins and jack-o'-lantern pumpkins are two different varieties of pumpkin. It's just like there are different varieties of apples. You might have noticed that before. Or just like there are different varieties of dogs. And pumpkins come in a lot more than just these two varieties. Think about it. Have you seen some other varieties of pumpkins before? What varieties have you seen? If you want to take a moment to pause the video, now would be a good time. Okay, check this out.
So we kind of already talked about some of the varieties, like just because we talked about different pumpkins we'd seen. And so Haiti had shown us her kind of different pumpkins. Some of those I'd never seen. I'd never seen like the star-shaped pumpkin before. So that was pretty cool. You guys, if you have pumpkins, we can share those at the very end of the meeting, okay? So we're going to keep going.
I haven't seen the pumpkin.
Okay. Jaya, Zahidi can share them again at the end of the meeting, but we're going to continue, okay? But at the end of the meeting, people can share.
All of these are varieties of pumpkins. Some of them, it's almost unbelievable that they're even pumpkins. Varieties of pumpkin like tiger stripe pumpkin, ghost pumpkin, fairy tale, Queensland blue, hooligan pumpkin, baby bear. These are their real names. Check out this next one, red warty thing. I wish I could keep going, but I can't even list them all. There's over 100 different varieties of pumpkins. It might seem weird that there are so many varieties of pumpkins, and that we have names for them all. Why is that? Well, people use different varieties for different purposes. Some of the more unusual looking pumpkins, like tiger stripe and red warty thing, people use as decorations, like on a table. But some varieties people use for how they taste, and not just the pumpkin flavored foods you can buy at a store. People use some pumpkin varieties in cooking and baking at home, like for making pumpkin soup, pumpkin cupcakes, pumpkin bread. And depending on where you live in the world, people even eat different parts of a pumpkin. Rather than the pumpkin itself, some people eat the leaves of the pumpkin plant. Some people like to eat pumpkin seeds. Some people cook with pumpkin oil, which you can get from crushing the seeds. Some people even eat the flowers of the pumpkin plant, which are said to taste really good, especially when they're fried. Okay, but there's one last pumpkin variety I really want to show you. It might be the weirdest of them all. Are you ready for this? Here it is, giant pumpkins. This pumpkin variety grows to be huge, way bigger than any other pumpkin variety. They're called Atlantic giant pumpkins. The world record so far is an Atlantic giant that weighed over 2,600 pounds. That's as heavy as a small car. When I was a kid, my dad and I actually planted some seeds of a giant pumpkin, and we watered them all summer long. It didn't set any kind of world record, but by fall, we had grown the largest pumpkin in our town that year. Here's the actual photo of it. That's my dad right there, and one of our neighbors who helped him lift it up. We even won a pumpkin trophy. This is the actual trophy. I still have it, and it makes me smile. The reason people grow giant pumpkins is just for fun. It's to compete. They want to see who can grow the biggest one. But some people have also started to compete with giant pumpkin boat races. You've got to see this.
On your mark, get set, row! Number 7's got a little flip. Brian McFall still rowing. You must make it all the way across the lake and back with your pumpkin.
So in summary, pumpkins are popular in the fall because there are so many varieties of them with lots of different uses. Some are great for jack-o'-lanterns, some make interesting decorations, some are good for eating. Even though pumpkins are especially famous in the United States and Canada, pumpkins are used and loved by people all over the world. That's all for this week's question. Thanks, Josh, for asking it.
All right, that was pretty fun, huh? That was fun to see all those different kinds of pumpkins. So now's your chance if you would like to show a pumpkin that you have, if it's easy to grab. If not, you can always take a picture and send it to me on Class Dojo, and I'd like to see it.
have pumpkin here.
You have a pumpkin? If you have a pumpkin, you can go get it and show it to me.
We'll show it to her. I haven't watched it. There's a pumpkin here. I thought it was the kid who gets off my pumpkin.
Get my pumpkin. Why is that Miss Kennison? Look at the pumpkin.
Oh my goodness, Amy, you've got a big pumpkin on your head. Jimmy, that's a big orange pumpkin. Oh, look at, okay, Jaya, now you can look at Zahadi's pumpkins. Hold those up again. Oh, Valerie, you got it. Is your pumpkin green or orange? I mean, or white? Valerie, tell us what. It's green?
Yes, it is green.
All right.
Hey, Miss, can I show you my pumpkin?
Yes, Rudy, you may show me your pumpkin. Are you taking us on a trip to go see your pumpkin?
My pumpkin. You want to see my pumpkin?
I would love to, Owen. Oh, Rudy, tell us what we're looking at here. How many pumpkins are there? Point it down.
Cool.
Talk to us, Rudy.
I found the pumpkin. I found the now.
Rudy, we need you to hear you speak so you'll pop up on everybody's screen.
So this one's Angel's and this one's mine.
You got a big one, it looks like.
Yep.
All right, very cool. Amy, why don't you speak up and everybody can see your pumpkin? And then Sophia, you'll be next.
Okay. So my pumpkin is a heavy one and huge. And that won't even look good when you're trying to raise it. But I can raise it pretty much.
You can't see it when it's above your head.
See how much big this thing is? It's heavy.
Whoa, that looks like a white pumpkin.
It's a white pumpkin and it's big and huge.
It's bigger than your head. All right, Sophia, are you ready to show us your pumpkin? Unmute yourself. Amy, it's time to go back on mute. Thank you.
I have a big pumpkin and it's a little heavy.
Is it bumpy? I can't tell. It's bumpy and it looks like it's green and orange.
Mm-hmm. I got one. I got another one to show you, Miss.
Has another one? All right. Miranda's waiting very patiently with her hand in the air. Miranda, would you like to show us your pumpkin?
I don't have a pumpkin yet, but next week we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch and go get some.
That's my plan too. That's a good plan. Anaya, did you have one you wanted to show us?
No.
No, not yet. Okay.
I just wanted you to know which pumpkin I liked on the video.
Which pumpkin did you like on the video?
The huge ones.
Yeah, I like
the so big that they can't even fit in your house.
Yeah, it makes me want to grow one of those next year. Zahadi, did you have another one you wanted to show us? Oh, that's a big one like Amy's pumpkin.
This is my pumpkin.
Okay, Owen, I need you to go on mute, honey. We'd love to see. Zahedi, unmute yourself so that people can say something so you'll pop up on people's screens.
This is my sweet pumpkin.
That's your sweet pumpkin. That's a pumpkin pie pumpkin?
Yeah. And then
that's really cool. Are you going to make pumpkin pie with that?
Yeah, I guess. And this is my big pumpkin.
Are you going to carve that pumpkin?
Well, it has like carves here, but I don't think you guys can see it. It's right here, but
Miss,
it's just a little.
Miss, want to say something? Want to say something,
And then
Miss?
we're letting Zahedi finish real quick, and then she's gonna, and then you can go.
Okay.
All right, very cool, Zahedi. Thank you. All right, Hayden, you wanna show us what you have and unmute yourself and talk to us so you'll pop up on everyone's screen. I see some of you waiting so patiently. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get to everybody.
So I have a necklace that says unicorn love.
Hayden, we're talking about pumpkins right now. If you don't have a pumpkin to show us, then please wait, and you can always take a picture of your pumpkin and send it to me on Class Dojo, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Elizabeth, would you like to tell us about your pumpkin?
My pumpkins are outside and I can carry them, but one is bitten by Luna because that's my brother's dog, but we love her, but she always pees in the house and poops.
Oh, that happens sometimes. So Elizabeth, if you want, you can send me a picture of your pumpkin on Class Dojo.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Jimmy, you have been waiting so patiently. Do you have something to share with us?
Mm-hmm. Do we need to carve the pumpkins?
Oh, you don't have to, but if you would like to carve the pumpkin and send me a picture on Class Dojo, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay. That would be really cool.
I have a really heavy plume. I'm gonna carve my pumpkin really scary.
Okay, Sophia, do you have something else to say?
I'm gonna turn my pumpkin into a witch.
Ooh, that would be really cool with that warty pumpkin. All right, and we see Owen's pumpkins real quick. He really it looks like he disappeared with them. I think he's gonna go put them back. Oh, Owen, if you want to unmute yourself very quickly, you can show people your pumpkins, and then we're gonna say bye. Because I think everybody who had a pumpkin shared their pumpkin. If you did not share, raise your hand, but I think everybody who had one shared.
These are my pumpkins.
Well, they're very cool pumpkins. I think those are good sizes for you. They're not too big.
Rosie named this, and me named this Bob, because he's like has little hair.
That's very silly. Okay, thank you everyone for sharing. If you did not get a chance to share your pumpkins and you want to send a picture to me on Class Dojo, especially if you carve them and want to send another picture, that would be super cool. Max, you can do that. I know you didn't get to share a pumpkin either. Or you could draw a cool picture of a pumpkin on Class Dojo and share that with me also. Okay?
I'll send you a picture when I carve it, okay?
Okay, that would be awesome. Elizabeth, did you have anything else to share?
How do you send a picture on Class Dojo?
So if you go into your computer, it's like my side looks different than your side, but if you go into the computer on your student account, like I wish I could, I wonder if I can just go in and show you.
It's almost.
So Amy, can I show your portfolio real quick? You mind?
Teachers are talking. We can leave. Yeah, sure. Miss, on my screen.
So if,
on my screen, it's crazy. They're crazy.
Excuse me, Hayden, I am talking. I will love to answer your question in just a minute, okay? Can you see what I'm showing you? So you go into Class Dojo and it'll show, you can click on something and it shows your portfolio and then you click add post. And see, it looks different on mine than on yours, but you can click photo and you can take a photo, you can take a video from there and you can post it. I'll try to show you on the camera also. Okay. So like when I am on my son's, on my phone, so on the phone, it looks kind of like this. And I would go into his class and then there's like a little plus sign right there and you can click that. And then you can write a journal, you can take a photo, you can do a video or a drawing right there on Class Dojo, and then you can send it to me. Okay? But your grown-ups can help you with that if you can't find it. I'm sure your grown-ups can help. And if your grown-ups need help, just have your grown-up contact me on email or Class Dojo, okay? All right.
I already know how to get onto the camera.
Rudy, do you have a question?
Bye. Bye, Valerie. Bye. Bye, Kira. Bye-bye, Max.
Class Dojo.
Bye, Samuel. Bye, Rudy. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, Owen.